Hi, everybody. It's me, Jessica, your health fitness program manager from McLean. Let's get to marching, and I'm going to tell you all about today's workout of the day. Awesome. So either staying in one place or finding some movement with your march. If you're feeling really great today and you'd like to get a jog on, let's go ahead and start that jog. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I'm so proud of you if you're joining me the day after Thanksgiving to find a little bit of movement. I know, after eating so many delicious foods that you might have pushed yourself away from the table or woken up this morning and maybe not felt your best. And creating a little bit of movement is a great way to help yourself to start to feel better. So props to you, because truly that is a thing on absolutely any and every day. Creating a little movement is going to help us to feel better. So thank you so much for joining me. A couple more moments in this little jog for a warm up. Today we're going to use the bands, the stretchy handle bands. I'm going to show you a quick workout that you can make happen from anywhere, either at home or here in the fitness center. A few more times forward and back. Awesome. Find one place to be. Let's enjoy a nice knee drive. So alternating knee drives, you can keep your hands low, or you can start to warm your shoulders up a little bit more by bringing your arms all the way up overhead. We're going to hang out here for just about 20 more seconds. Use your exhale each time that your knee drives. And if you want, you can add a little bit of a hop, a little scary for me, adding in some hops after some ankle injury. But here we are, one day, one literal step or hop at a time. Next up for the hamstrings, a big Frankenstein kick. So toe to your face, 3 steps, kick your toe to your face. Your toe doesn't need to come anywhere near your face. Maybe your kick is really low, stretching through your heel, keeping your chest lifted, or maybe your kick is a little bit higher. Do what feels right for you today, where you can still keep your low belly in, find that stretch of your heel forward, the flex of your toes to your face while your head is up, as opposed to getting your leg up and crunching everything down. Couple more breaths with your big old Frankenstein kicks. Last one each side. Awesome. Shake it out for just a moment. Plant your feet down on the floor. Bend your knees. Inhale your arms up overhead. Big deep breath, shoulders away from your ears, so the stretch is from your waist, and then exhale, arms down by your side. 2 more times, bend your knees, big breath. Shoulders away from ears, arms down by your side. 1 more time, bend your knees, big breath. Keep your arms up overhead this time. Relax your right hand down by your side. Take a big stretch, reaching your left hand fingers to the right side. And on your next exhale, push your hips more to the left as well. On your inhale, lift yourself up. Right arm comes up. Exhale, left arm comes down. Inhale, stretch from your waist, not just shoulders to ears. Exhale, reach your right hand fingers to the left side. 1 more big breath here. Exhale, push your hips to the right. Inhale with intention, lift yourself back up. Exhale, shoulders away from ears, arms down by your side. Great. All right, a little bit more warmed up. The first move that we're going to go for today is a squat to press. We've got mostly 2 colors of our bands here in the fitness center. You're going to find a lot of greens and reds. Blue are around as well, a little bit harder. We're going to start with the band right behind our upper arms, hands by your shoulders. You're going to squat down, weight in your heels. Exhale, stand yourself right back up. That's the whole move. Little squat and press through your heels. All right, let's do that 2 times in a row. Jessica, we start in 3, 2, 1. Begin. Great news. We got 1 minute for each of our moves today. So with the weight in your heels, exhale down, belly coming towards thighs. Inhale, lift yourself up. Working to get the back of your thighs as parallel to the floor as possible while keeping weight in your heels and reaching back for an imaginary chair behind you, as opposed to weight in your toes. Your heels might lift off the floor, your knees coming really far forward. If you want, you can even practice a move like this with an actual chair behind you. So as you sit down, weight in your heels, you can even stretch your glutes back a little bit further to really try and feel that engagement in your glutes, and then press through your heels. Try and make your whole thigh contract as you lift yourself up. Keep breathing. It's getting warm in here, isn't it? Yay. 1 minute down. We got a couple seconds to rest. We're going to do the same move one more time. Shoulders rolled away from your ears, low belly pulled in, look down at your feet, heels behind your toes, maybe a slight turn out of your toes, similar to how your knees might just gently turn out a bit. We want to do our best to keep our knees pointing in the same direction as our big and second toe. And also to find a little bit of a contraction on your inner thigh. So as you go down, your legs don't intentionally go out. If you need to, you can always find a little adduction, squeezing something between your thighs. If you notice that when you come on down, that your legs tend to bow out a bit to the side. Keep moving with intention. It's not about how many reps you're getting in here. It's about finding that good squat with the weight in the heels and squeezing, engaging your muscles on the way back up towards the top. Almost there. Yay. Relax your arms down by your side. All right, next move that we're going to go for is a nice big lateral side raise. So stagger your stance just a bit. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. We're going to bring our arms up to the side. You might find that it's challenging and you might not be able to get your arms all the way up towards the side, in which case go ahead and step a little lower on the straps. You can do just one side this time around and the other side the opposite time. If you're moving through this next set and things started out great and start to turn into barely being able to lift your arms, switch into that single arm at a time. We start in 3, 2, here we go. So shoulders away from your ears, belly pulled in, arms will raise up and out to the side and lower down. Now I know we've done these side lat raises with weights in some of my classes a lot, but it feels quite different with the constant tension from the bands. You're challenging yourself differently on the way up and on the way down. This is a great way to simulate a cable machine workout at home or just somewhere else in the gym if the cable machine happens to be a little busy. I do have my arms coming up a little bit more in a Y raise today. And as I start to get tired, I'm noticing that my form is getting a little off. Those shoulders are lifting, so I'm going to switch just right at the end. It's just like I suggest, to only one side at a time. Perhaps this next time through, I'm going to be smart for my body today. I'm going to do just one side for half of the time and then switch. Set yourself up. Are you ready? Here we go. If you're only doing one side, it might take a moment for you to adjust where you're standing on your band to find the tension that is right for you. Keeping the shoulder down. So we don't want to just raise the shoulders to find the lift. We're working and using the lats, the big muscle happening in the back. Shoulder is assisting though, obviously. Oh yeah, other side. Just like 2 seconds late. Perfect timing, I shall say. So still focusing on chest lifted, shoulders rolled down and back, using your exhale to engage, inhale to intentionally lower down. We're going to sit down on the floor for our next move. Oh my gosh, we made it. Great. So make your way down to the floor. Next up, we're going to enjoy a seated row. I'm going to switch to a slightly more challenging band, at least for round one. Okay. You're just going to place your band around your feet. So please be careful. You know yourself best. And if you happen to find yourself to be maybe on a little bit more of the klutzy side, maybe you cross around just one foot. I just want you to do your best to not let this band roll and smack you in the face. Okay. And I want you to get a good challenge here. So if you're a little shorty like me, then finding this pull of your arms might not be enough engagement. So you might need to move your grip up higher onto your bands. Here, chest stays lifted. You can have a slight bend in your knees if you need to, if your hamstrings are really tight. Sitting up on a block might also help if having your legs extended and your chest lifted on the floor is a challenge. Let's go ahead and come into this next quick circuit in 3, 2, 1. So shoulders rolled away from your ears, low belly pulled in, keeping your rib cage nice and tight. So trying not to let your center line flare out as your elbows draw back and squeeze in towards each other. So elbows gently as if they were going to like kiss behind your upper back, and shoulder blades as well. So sweet. Oh, those elbows, they just love each other so much. All right, and while this is happening, also a little bit of a pulling your chin in towards the chest just to make sure that your chin is not jutting forward. We are well beyond halfway through. If you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, hold longer in that exhale, and then focus back on the form on the front side of the body while those elbows are back also. Couple more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Yay. Short little break. Shake it out a little bit here. And then we get to do it again in 3, 2. So chest lifts, belly in, shoulders away from ears begin. Exhale, find that big row back. Inhale, hands come forward. Way to go. This is going to be our last move of the day. We'll take a quick stretch after this just to make sure you're feeling good. But I'm so proud of you for coming and making just a few minutes for yourself for some movement. If you're looking for a little bit more, I'd recommend repeating this whole circuit at least one more time. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Go ahead, remove that band. You know what? Let's get one more exercise. Let's work those arms a little bit more, one at a time with some triceps. That way, when you wave goodbye to all of your guests as they leave, you can see how delightfully strong you are. All right, so we're going to step on the band. You're going to bring your upper arm close to your ear. Ooh, it's hard to see me. We're going to extend up from there. Oh, can we do this here from on the floor? Let's find out. Learning new things together. All right, in 3, 2, 1. Just giving myself that extra tension. Keeping your bicep by your ear. Exhale, extend through your arm. Inhale, bring it back down. Find as much range of motion as you can here, bringing your hands closer towards your upper back. And I like to take my other hand and just keep it right here at my chest. It helps me feel a little bit more in control. My hair is definitely in the way of this full range of motion. I'm just doing my best, and I bet that you are too. Great work, so close. How you doing with keeping that elbow pointing up towards the ceiling and not letting it bow out to the side? Your best? Wonderful. That's always enough. Change. Slowly release. And we'll get the other side. I'm gonna switch my legs here. Find some tension on the band, the right amount of tension for this side. Whole new side. Here we go. Bicep close by your ear. Wow, my triceps are really sore from the awesome workout that we had in the fitness center on Wednesday. Reminder that through the end of the year, you can come and join us on campus. You do not have to be a member to come and enjoy a class on campus. You just have to be an employee. Yay! Ooh, keep going, keep breathing. Couple more breaths, couple more reps. And then option to repeat the whole circuit on your own or come back a little bit later, join me for another workout. Because we're going to get these triceps a little bit later in our lit class as well. We're technically earlier. I'm filming this early. Happy day after Thanksgiving, everyone. Yay, relax your arm down. Let's come onto the floor into tabletop now. Hands, palms on the floor. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Tuck your chin to your chest. Find some rounding in your back and enjoy a little bit of cat. While you're here, take a little movement through your hips. Shake your hips gently left and right, left and right. And then back to your tabletop. Now pull your chest all the way through and get some cow. Once again, a little shaking of your hips, a little shimmy through your shoulders. Back to your cat, sorry, neutral tabletop. And a little shake from right there as well. Awesome. Send your glutes back towards your heels. Hands, palms pressed down on the floor. Little child's pose, even if your head doesn't come down towards the floor. A little extra stretch into your back. And then walk your hands forward. Pull your hips forward. Can you release your pelvis down towards the mat and pull your chest forward and then externally rotate your shoulders. Nice big stretch into your low back. Look up towards the ceiling. And then eye gaze down towards the floor. Tuck your toes under, send your hips up towards the sky. You can walk your feet in, pedal through your heels, take a quick stretch through your calf, stretching hips up towards the ceiling, finding a hinge from the center line so your low belly comes towards your thighs again. When you're ready, bring the stretch to your hamstrings. Walk your hands to your feet or your feet to your hands. You can generously bend your knees. But if you need or are ready for more of a stretch in your hamstrings, shift more weight to your toes, stretch your hips up towards the ceiling. Make sure your belly and your thighs are touching or bring that generous bend to your knees. Relax, release your head and hairline to the floor. You can grab hold of your opposite elbows. You can wrap your arms around your legs. You can have your hands on the floor. Bend one knee and then the other. Get movement in your hips while feet are still firmly planted. And then bend both of your knees, shift weight back into your heels, and slowly roll yourself up, one vertebrae at a time. Stack your head over your heart, squeeze your glutes, drive hips forward, squeeze your shoulder blades together, stretch your fingers down towards the floor. Stretch up through the crown of your head. Take one more big inhale, and exhale, relax. We did it. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining me for the workout of the day. I'll see you a little bit later for some yin yoga. Till then.